So one of my favorite compound movements is behind the neck shoulder presses. I've been doing this movement for 15, 20 years, and it really has helped me to maintain muscle in my shoulders. Um, I'm warmed up. I just got off the treadmill. I've done a couple sets of warm-ups, so my shoulders, my rotator cuff, and scapula are nice and loose. I'm ready to do a quick demo. Before I do the demo, a couple of safety tips. Make sure you guys, when you're doing this, you got your belt on. You're gonna have tremendous stress on your lower back. You're gonna make sure that your belt is nice and tight. You're gonna make sure that you are aware of your range of motion, your movement with that bar behind your neck. How far can you take it down without having it hurt? You wanna do some practice reps on something very light. You don't want pain. Pain is no good doing this movement. The movement is great, but you don't hurt yourself doing it. Okay, the way I do this movement is I do 4 to 6 sets, and I try to do 8 to 12 reps each. At the end of each of my sets, I do a little twist. For me, it works wonderful. I hold the weight 5 seconds in that last rep. It works wonderful for me and places my body under even more duress. This movement, to me, falls right behind a squat for just duress your whole body. You need your legs to maintain stability. You're gonna need your core to stay tight, and you're gonna need your deltoids to control the weight once it's over your head. But I can't place enough emphasis on the fact of calibrating the weight that you can manage over your head, especially when fatigue sets in. That's important. We don't want to get hurt. So a quick demo would look something like this. As you can tell, I'm not going to use any weight. A typical work set for me would be probably 150 pounds over my head, the first set. And I would probably work backwards from there, depending on how I feel like that. I listen to my body. There's no set number of poundage that I use. I just listen to my body. So it looks something like this. Hand placement, there's a groove on all the bars you're gonna see in the gyms, which is used for hand placement. The clear area, I put my pinky on to make sure the width is equal on both sides, so it's balanced. So I get beneath it, like I'm gonna do a squat. I do a bounce rep to get the initial one up, to take the stress off of my rotator cuff. So this is what it looks like. Some people call it a cheat rep. So get it up. My first set, 8 to 12 reps. 2, 3, notice the weight coming up midway of my head. Straight line. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Around 8, you're gonna start fatigue typically. You know you got fatigue setting on. 9, 10, 11. So right here, difficulty, I do another cheat to get it up, to hold that 5 seconds. 1, in my head I'm counting. 5. Lower it back down, I back up, and I rack the weight. That's one set. There's no time frame. I don't look at the clock, say it's time to go again, 60 seconds, 120 seconds. I don't use none of that. As I've gotten older, I listen to my body. You know when you're cheating yourself, and you know when you're ready to do another set. I do 4 to 6 reps, 4 to 6 sets, 8 to 12 reps, and I move this exercise around in my workout. Sometimes I do it at the beginning of my workout. Sometimes I do it in the middle. Sometimes I do it towards the end. So it pretty much depends on how you feel. Safety. Make sure you have your belt on. Make sure you're warmed up. You know your range, your mobility. That's very important. Just understand your limitations. And that's it. Likes, comments, other videos you want to see, please feel free to let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And War Eagle. Go Auburn.